Dear Pastor Bob, I just turned 49, and I honestly can tell you that I have no idea what God's plan is for my life. I've asked repeatedly to no avail. I'm a truck driver by trade. I'm really tired of being gone from home. In addition, my wife is not in good health and cannot work. For years, I've asked God for another job. I've actually pursued other work. I've prayed for my wife's healing. I feel left by the wayside. I feel as though God doesn't care about me or my wife, and my faith is suffering. Sorry to hear that. And a lot of people find themselves trapped in something they're not particularly enjoying, and things around them are difficult. And I don't want to be insensitive, but welcome to life. That hurts a little bit, doesn't it? You know, we have this feeling that our Christian lives, if we're a Christian, everything is supposed to go smoothly and there aren't any difficult parts of it. And when you find out how to do that, would you tell me? Because there are some days that are really difficult. I had one of those yesterday. I'm hoping today's a better day. But folks, here's the bottom line. Life sucks sometimes. It just does. You know, I work with the homeless, and there are a whole lot of them that would love to have a job. So sometimes we're stuck in a job we don't like, and you know, you should always pursue something else if you don't like what you're doing. But that doesn't mean that you can't find some joy in it, some joy in it. You know, there are parts of any job that get mundane if you let them. The trick is to keep that from happening. And I've really found that my attitude has a lot to do with it too. If I have decided that I hate what I'm doing, that I'm going to hate it more and more and more. I'm kind of on that downward spiral of hating what I do. But if I decide that I'm going to find joy in it, that every day I'm going to find a new adventure, that I'm going to figure out ways of renewing it so that it doesn't become mundane, then things get a little better. So a lot of times it's not just that I have to change a job, but sometimes I need to refresh it a little bit, especially in my mind. Well, I understand that you'd like to not be gone from home, especially if your wife isn't doing well. So keep pursuing, keep trying. Whatever you're not driving, remember that if you want to find a full-time job, you look for a job full-time. I just made that up. So this is important, and those of you that can't find a job, are you looking full-time? Because there are jobs out there, especially right now. Our economy is doing so much better. So folks, the bottom line is this. Sometimes life sucks, but you don't have to. Sometimes things around us are difficult, but it's really how you view them and what you do as a result. You know, I love it that the Bible tells us that God gives us peace in the middle of a storm. Wow. That's pretty incredible, isn't it? In the middle of a storm. Not just on the edge of it, not just the beginning of it and when it's done, but in the middle of it. Peace, all of his fruit. I won't name them again, I do that almost every time. But the fruit of the Spirit is there to keep us in that place. So if you're like this man who wrote to me, and you feel like you're stuck in something that God has abandoned you, he hasn't. You know, he's always your refuge. He's always the one to run to when life sucks. And it will, and you will run to him. And run to him when you need him. Run to him when you need advice. Run to you when you need to, you know, for some new ideas in your job, to refresh your life, whatever it might be. That's what he's there for. He loves you. He's concerned about you. And he may be teaching you as well. He may have you in that job for a reason. I think, folks, that we, again, assume that Christianity is going to be something that every day I'm going to enjoy what I do. I have this euphoria with you know, every part of my life and everything is going to be, well, rosy. And it is absolutely not that way. But every day can be peaceful. Every day you can find God in your heart in the middle of a storm. And every day you can have that presence of Jesus Christ within you that keeps you going. God bless you. Have a great day.